Hi, Mount Pleasant teachers. Robin asked me to give a few pointers on teaching Sunday school. And I have 25 years experience, so I thought I might have a few pointers to share with you. Teaching is a privilege, but it's also a sacrifice of your time, but it's very rewarding. There is 168 hours in the week, and we get these precious children for an hour and a half. So we want to pack in that hour and a half all the good things about God that we possibly can, all about His love, His teachings, His precepts, and all the good that we can. First thing is to be prepared. You want to study your lesson, go over the story until you can tell that story, not just read it to them, but tell it to them, and use facial expressions and voice inflection, be animated, and eye contact with them. And when you study and prepare yourself, you're confident and you feel like I've got something for them that you want to share, you want to impart to them, and they feel that, and they think, wow, this lady, she's got something she wants to tell me today. So be prepared. When you're telling your story, reiterate the moral of the story. Say, for instance, if your story is about Jonah and the whale, then you want to tell how Jonah disobeyed, God punished him, and then when he got back on track and he did obey, then a whole city was saved because of one man that obeyed God and did what God asked him to do. So use visual aids. Visual aids are so important that makes the story stick in their mind. One Saturday night I was preparing for my lesson the next day, and it was about the Good Samaritan. And I thought, I need a visual aid. So I thought about the Good Samaritan and how he, after two people ignored this poor man, he got off his horse, tended him, and put this man on his horse and took him to get medical care. I found a sponge mop, and I took the sponge, I unscrewed the sponge and used the stick. I got one of Mickey's black socks, stuffed it with paper towels, formed a head, cut out some black ears, nostril, eyes, boom, I had a stick horse. So the next day the kids were allowed to help the poor beaten up man and put them on their horse and take him to get help. So another time, Lazarus, I wrapped a student in toilet paper and let the other children be Jesus and say, Lazarus, come forth. And I have been known to baptize Barbie dolls. But your curriculum usually comes with visual aids, but it always helps to have more. So like I said, be positive and upbeat. And then number 2 is present Jesus. When you teach them about Jesus and how much He loves them. His guidelines, these kids need to know right from wrong. They need to know, do not lie, do not steal, all about God's commandments. And so put that into their heart now, and also give them an opportunity to pray. You'd be surprised how young a child can be and still feel the conviction of the Lord in his heart, and that he wants to give his heart to the Lord. So be sensitive to that. Give them an opportunity. Like I said, be prepared, present Jesus, and let it be fun for the kids and fun for you. You'll love it and you'll never forget it.